Hello, it's Todd from UK Radiators.
Hey Todd.
So I'm going to show you now how to balance your radiators.
And now for the grand finale.
There are several ways of doing this. Proper heating engineers will put stad valves on, or will work out pump speeds, or have auto balancing TRVs.
We don't have that.
The majority of the UK won't be having that. So I'm going to show you how you can do it to try and maximise the efficiency of your system.
Show me how it works.
Now, quite fortunate on this system, because I've plumbed it in, I know exactly what order all the radiators are plumbed in on. So on this downstairs circuit, it drops down here in the wall, and this is the first radiator on the circuit. So in theory, this one's gonna be nicking all of the heat before all of the other radiators. So what we wanna do is restrict this one, so the water goes, oh, it's a bit hard to go in there, and then moves along to the next one, and vice versa, until you've got the last one on the circuit. So in terms of orders, it probably comes down here, it does this one first, probably shoots over there, then these ones, see, the one on the right will be stealing the heat from this radiator, so I'm gonna have to turn that one down slightly, so the water goes over to there easily. And then the same with this one. When the pipes run through here, we've got 3 radiators on this, so there's one here, one there, and then, four radiators on the other side. So we're gonna turn this one slowly down, that'll push into this one, we'll turn this down slightly, so it pushes through to there. But the last one is this radiator here. This one is gonna struggle the most. I have upsized all this pipework, it's all brand new, and I've got a good pump on there. So I'm pretty certain that all of these rads, if I was to open all of the lock shields everywhere, they'd all circulate absolutely fine. They won't have any problems. But I'm just gonna show you, just in case you are struggling, you've got a lot of rads on one circuit, you need to sort this out. So when it comes to these radiators, you'll have 2 sides. So you'll have your thermostatic radiator valve. This is what I like to call the customer valve. It's, you know, it's up to your comfort. You can turn that up and down as much as you want. You can have it on or off. This one, they make it nice and easy. It's easy to move because it's the one you're gonna be using day in and day out. The other side is called the lock shield. This is more the heating engineer valve. So you can see from doing this, nothing's really happening, and that's for a good reason. We don't want customers or people playing around with this one.
So, hands off.
Because this one is gonna set how much flow goes through the radiator, and therefore restricts it or allows it more water to go through. It's this valve here. So what we need to do is undo this. Remove the little washer that goes in there. And on this particular valve, there is an Allen key, as you can see there. So hopefully I've got the right Allen key here. So that goes in there. And essentially all you do is you just tighten that down.
Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey.
All the way till it stops, which is there. And then for this radiator, because it's the first one, I'm just gonna turn that on just a little bit, about that much, just so it's literally just struggling to get through here. So that's gonna slow the water down. And then when the water's traveling around, it's gonna go, oh, that's hard work. We're gonna go to the other radiators. So we've restricted that flow. And essentially, if you've got one radiator, let's say that's on the end of your circuit that's really struggling to heat up, what you would do is you go around to each lock shield, you turn it practically off all the way until you start feeling heat in that last radiator, the rad that's struggling with. And then what you'll do is you'll work your way back and you'll just open every radiator about a quarter of a turn every time until you find that they're all hot. Once they're all hot, you're good to go. It's brilliant. You've successfully balanced your system. I hope that's helped. Hope you've enjoyed this series.
This has been a most excellent adventure.
And remember, if you like the video,
Big fan.
give it a little thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.
Join us.